You ready? Mr. Magoo, are you ready?
Sure.
Mick, are you ready? KC, you ready? Pedro, you ready?
Yep.
Roscoe, you ready? All righty, gentlemen, we are fixing to qualify. Good luck. You got 15 minutes. Do the best you can. You can reset whenever you want. And welcome to the final round of the World Series where everything counts. Good luck to everybody.
Wait, I was purple.
They could do it on wets, probably. But I'm going to leave the party.
Right.
I'll be back. No, you can actually hit the X button, or don't hit the X button. Go to the main screen and then go to the car settings and stuff.
Somebody go. Yeah.
Get off there. Okay. We are live. Welcome, everybody. I am Augie, and introducing you to the Apex Speed Racing Championship. What a season. This was crazy. This whole season has been so cool, fun, bunch of great drivers. Everybody's had lots of fun. Of course, there's always going to be a little bit of drama here and there. It happens. We had it. Big deal. No issues, but we're going back into it. Now, there are 3 people that did not want to race. Of course, Paint Man was one of them. He's actually in Austin, Texas right now. He had a nice big old fat hunky steak earlier. Then, of course, I'm doing the broadcasting, and Moy was also going to do the broadcasting with me. As for ASR, we started last year back in September. Moy and I said, it's like, hey, we could do this. Let's have fun doing it and get people that want to have fun and go out there and do what they can. So that's what we did. So right now, everybody's out there qualifying. And we'll just go ahead from front to rear. We got Roscoe. Roscoe came in. He didn't think he was in the group, but then he actually was. So he actually changed cars. He was running Ferrari during practice, and now he's in the Porsche. I think he's in the 22. Yep, he's in the 22. So Roscoe, of course, he qualified 4th in which race? What series was that? Let's see, that was Series 1. That was 4. So Series 3 got qualified. Oh, it was Series 2. Series 2 had Alsace, which he had a qualifying. Actually, he finished. He used the Beetle, and he did 3rd place. He's actually using Porsche, so that can be a change. So let's see. Since we are on Alsace, let's see what everybody had. Fuego had the Merc 20. He's not driving that today. He's driving something else. Magoo drove the BMW Sprint. Let's see. Mick drove the Beetle. Pedro drove the 4C, finished 11th. Mick finished, where did he go? Mick finished 6th. And then, yep, Mr. Magoo finished 9th. So, yeah, definitely going to be getting for everybody. Because people that didn't do well was there. So, so Honeybake was the one that came in 1st. Paint Man was in 2nd. 3rd was Roscoe. So let's see if Roscoe can do something again and create that magic for himself in this race again. So Mr. Magoo, he is driving the Audi. Looks like the 19 version. And like I said, his last car that he drove on this course back in Series 2, or ran it, he had the BMW Sprint, and he was in 9th place when he finished. So hopefully Magoo will be able to come out with a better result than what he did. But as of right now, he is in first place. But he's in first place by just a smidge of a couple points. To be exact, let me see here. To be exact, it is 2 points. Fuego has 75, and Mr. Magoo has 77. I don't know if I said Mick again. I'm sorry if I did. I keep messing up because both ends. So anyway, Mr. Magoo got 77 points. He's right now, as it stands, literally, it is a physical tie right now before this race, as in total wins, top fives, and pole positions between Mr. Magoo and Fuego. I thought I'd never seen something like this, but that is dead honest truth. I got the numbers all sitting in front of me. It's crazy. So it is, like I was telling the guys earlier, that it really comes down to this race between those two. Whoever comes in first, second, or third, whoever comes ahead of the other person and or takes a pole with it, and everything can get thrown around. So it's really crazy for this race. So Mr. Magoo right now is running 154, 423, and Fuego is only less than 3/10 behind him. So actually 1.86 or 0.186 behind. So not too far behind, 2/10. And then 410 is right there behind that. So Fuego is basically the same next up. And Fuego, like I said, he was driving last time. He had the Merc 20. He finished 4th place on the last race he did. So that's going to be definitely a look to see what happens between them two. Magoo is just hit another fast lap. Pedro with a 157. Rolling around. Fuego's got his flames on his Porsche. Looks pretty good with the flat black on there. Nice. We're going to talk about 410. Pedro coming from the backside. Pedro's coming around with his Porsche 22. And Pedro ran last time with, let's see, I think it was a 4C, I said. Yep, he ran with the 4C and he ended up 11th place. So the good thing is he won't be 11th again, but he could be top 6 for sure. So Pedro and Mick are both in a tie for 6. They both have 60 points each, and 4th and 5th place. So they could actually be an upset to one of the top candidates for their running, which means if Pedro or Mick or KC can push these guys out, the tie could just completely change, and it's going to be really weird. So what I said was that we would do a drawing for a number, and I'm going to let Ross go since he's off man out, that he'll pick a number, and I have a list of all the tracks for the tie, and then depending on what tie it is, what track we go to, we'll put it in like a 5-lap sprint. Now if it's like numbering, we'll do a one-lap sprint, stuff like that. So if it's like the bigger tracks, we'll do a 1-lap sprint, but if not, then we ain't gonna worry about it. But hopefully there won't be no tie. We'll be able to finish this off tonight, but tonight is truly the night you all want to be watching this race, because these guys are going to be at it today. It's like, mom, gotta call mom and dad. Boys are in the freaking up there fighting it out. We're gonna see who's actually gonna be the winner on it tonight, hopefully. So Mick, when he drove Alsace last time, Mick drove the Beetle and he was in 6th place. Today he's driving a BRZ from Subaru, which is a good car. I think it's almost exactly like it, maybe a little bit different with the aerodynamics and everything. But I think it's just as strong, so how he does with it, basically falls on him. So we're about 10 minutes in on qualifying right now. So everybody's driving pretty much that right around that 2 minutes a lap. So we're basically just going to watch these guys for a little bit, see how they're doing and everything. Mick is still holding that 351 for their his numbers. He hasn't improved anything off that. Fuego, I think, is the same. And Casey is hot on the heels. Casey's probably, just over half a second from the lead. Yep, six tenths all the way from the lead. So that's still under a second. Roscoe's 1.5. Pedro's almost 2. And Mick is just over 2. So bottom 3, we have a good fight. And definitely the top 3, it's going to come down to racecraft, race IQ, and just keeping it as clean as possible. And those top 3 drivers, Blue, Fuego, and KC, are clean. You rarely see them make any mistakes. If they do make a mistake, it's very noticeable because things happen bad. And with our damage and everything on, it definitely can ruin your day and the race, because we do run heavy damage on our league. So therefore, if you end up hitting a wall or whatever, you got damage until you go into the pits and fix it. A lot of us like it because it changes a couple things. One, it helps you stay clean as a driver. 2, it helps you out as a driver because then you won't try to wall ride like back in the day when you first were playing race car games when you're a little kid and stuff. Like, I'm just going to wall ride and take away those 4 seconds like they do on that Tokyo East course. So there's KC. 410 parked it. I guess he said he's done. He ain't gonna play no more. Pedro running with the Blue Flames. My same things, is that the third car with flames on it? Let's see, Mick. I like Mick's designs. Mick has really cool classic designs. It's not crazy like mine, where I throw all kinds of crap in there and make it what it does. Mick actually has almost like a strategy when he puts his together. All right, Mr. Magoo parked his. Fuego is out on the race right now with his flames with the Porsche. So Fuego's going to try to... And Magoo also dropped his time even more. At 154.040. That is fast. I am right around that 156, 155 range. So, yeah, that's flipping fast. Casey's out. Pedro's still out. Let's see how Mick is doing here. I know Mick wants to get up in there and cause some chaos. So everybody that joined, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoy the show. Enjoy the race. As I said, it's going to be one tough cookie today. I'm really excited for this race because it completes the World Series. We literally drove almost every single track during the course of the series. We did 8 courses each series. So we did all the Americas minus the new CVG because it came out afterwards, and Interlagos. It was a toss-up between Interlagos and Big Willow, and the coin flip went to Big Willow, so Interlagos is knocked off. And then we went to Europe, and Europe we actually had to do more. We had to run that series twice because there were so many tracks. Which, okay, cool, no biggie. That's what we did. And then, of course, we finished off with Asia. And Asia, we hit every single track, almost forward and reverse, because there's only like, I think it was 9 or 8 or 9 tracks like that in Asia. Or excuse me, and that was yeah. So basically, we had to take out the short tracks, like with that Sabuka or whatever, and Island Nordwing or whatever the go-kart one is. I try to mess with Pink Man on that one. He's like, knock that damn thing. That's a go-kart track. So we didn't do that track. So, like I said, the majority of the tracks we did and knocked them all out. So we could, if we have to, take it to Interlagos if we have to break a tie. Well, Fuego's off course. And he's the only one left on. So everybody's changing their tires right now. Magoo's going hard, looks like. So Magoo's looking at doing that strategy again, try to run the 10 laps. Wonder why Fuego's doing that. Don't know. But anyway, we're going to jump out of here. We're going to jump into their party. So that way we can get this puppy started. They should just about be done. Oh, wrong one. Go here, and show. All right, everybody, you're live. How's everybody feeling?
Good. Got a couple of guys away.
Hey, everybody start, if you haven't done so, change your tires to whatever you're going to be wanting to use starting out. Oh, Fuego had a little damage, that's why he's running that. That's 17 minutes. We should be done.
There's 30 seconds left. Pedro stepped out to do his doggy thing, so.
If Fuego running out of gas, I'm looking at it, it shouldn't.
Or it's on auto drive.
Yeah, it's on auto drive. But it should have put him right into the pits.
Not unless he does it.
Yeah, wait till Casey's done. Oh, no. We'll do that kind of stuff afterwards. Yeah, normally I do it like before and stuff like that, qualifying. That way I don't interfere with you guys qualifying and everything. So, but we are. Casey, you good now? What's that? Okay.
Tires, everyone.
All right. All right. Mr. Magoo, congratulations. 154.040.
Yeah, no doubt.
That is nice.
Hot on The top
Big time
top
point right
four.
there.
The top four, dang.
That means Fuego has to win this
The tie.
race because that will give. And
Oh yeah.
Fuego has to
Yeah, because
win,
that's.
and Magoo finished below third for Fuego to win the series.
Mm-hmm.
Magoo takes win or second. He's still holding or with a tie. Let's see. I'll figure
Okay.
that out while you guys are racing. All
Yeah,
right,
just
Fuego's like,
remember,
game on.
Frega.
Let's go, buddy. All right,
Remember,
let's go. Mr. Go, you ready?
Yep.
Fuego, you ready? KC, are you ready? Roscoe, you ready? Pedro, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Mick, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen that are watching the race, are you ready? Because we gonna get hot.
Yeah.
Let's get hot, baby.
Alright.
Pump up the air. Let's get ready to roll. We are getting ready to start the race.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, everyone. Whoop, wrong button.
It's that whoop wrong button.
Yeah, I almost hit the exit button on y'all.
Don't do
All right,
that.
I am leaving the party.
Get out. Get out.
All right, here we go. We are starting out. We got a rolling start. Oh, look at that. They put Mick on the back turn right off the bat. All right, Magoo leads us down. Of course, we do the rolling start here. We started out in the beginning of the season with a grid start with false starts, and we put the slower driver up front and the faster drivers to the rear. Faster drivers were like good with it, but the slower drivers were really scared, I could say, because what they were doing, they were really literally pulling over the road instead of continuing to race. So it's one of those learning curves, I guess you can say. Oh, look at that. 410 just passed. Who's that? That was KC. 410 at it. Got a little sneaky on the inside. Mick is all the way in the back. Let's see, put all the information up. That we can see what's going on here. Oh, looks like Fuego's trying to take a lead. Oh, Fuego out in the grass. Magoo drops back. Oh, Fuego goes in the grass again. Magoo goes right for the pass. And there goes KC, and there goes Roscoe jumping in. And Fuego picked up a 1 second penalty on top of all that. Wow, how damage can hurt you and little mistakes. Wow, there's action all over this course. We got Mick coming back, trying to catch up to Pedro. We got KC jumping up, trying to catch up to Mr. Magoo. Magoo just running clean. So let's look at the tires. Look at Mr. Magoo decided to go on hards, where KC went on softs. So KC's trying to catch up and stay up quick, fast, and hurry. And then Roscoe is on mediums. That's why he wasn't probably able to hold on with KC, but KC messed up a little bit on that corner, and Roscoe's capitalizing on it. Let's see what happens here. Fuego's closing a gap in on these two as they're fighting it out. Well, they're not definitely getting away from Magoo, that's for sure. Because they're actually catching Magoo. I wonder why that is. What's going on? So, anyway, there's KC and there is Fuego. It's right up here is where KC and Fuego lost a little bit. Fuego went outside in the dirt a little bit too far. Got his tires slick, and then he ended up going out in the grass. But 410 is, well, everybody's purple. Everybody's on their second lap. Oh, look at that. Roscoe is all up in there now. Looks like Roscoe been taking some lessons from somebody. Makes you wonder. KC and Fuego at it. And Fuego takes that spot from KC. Oh, it's a little wide. Get a little wiggle. Let's go like this. We can see both of them at the same time. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Roscoe takes out. Oh, no. Roscoe took out Magoo. Oh my gosh, this definitely goes into the books right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. What is going to happen, because Magoo now has to come back fighting hard. KC and Fuego are at it. Magoo dropped to 5th. Roscoe put his nose right up in there a little bit too much and got Magoo loose. Tapped him in the quarter panel and got him loose. Made him spin. That sounds like the 17. Yep, that is the 17 he's driving. Oh, Fuego goes back in the dirt again. What is going on with him? He must hate this track because he did not do good the first time around. Pedro's getting ready to try to capitalize on the issue. Pedro's trying to capitalize on that. Magoo has rear aero damage. So how much is that going to affect his downforce? I don't know. I'm not a dang freaking engineer. My engineer partner is not here right now. So Moy, if you're on, let us know. Rear aerodynamic. How bad is it? How much could it affect the car on the downforce? Mick has front aero damage. Well, I know what front aero damage. Yeah, it's going to hurt. Let's see, Pedro. Let's see, KC's up there. 410 is there. Fuego is now in 6th place. Holy cow, has this changed? Fuego and Magoo, if they finish as is the way it looks right now, Magoo wins. Because right now he's 3 points ahead because he just took the pole. So Fuego literally has to beat him by 2 spots to be able to have that 1 point advantage. And this track is not Fuego's fun. Fuego last time, like I said, he finished pretty late in that one. No, actually he finished 4th. Fuego finished 4th and Magoo finished 9th. So that's what's going on there. KC has a nice little lead right behind 410. Pedro has bumped himself up to 3rd with Fuego falling back, getting up in chewing up the grass 2 laps back to back. Plus he had that 1 second penalty on him. So Magoo has the sights on. He's closing the gap. Got 5.8. We'll get on the straight and look a little better. Yeah, 5.6. And he's still closing, so he can catch those guys. Like Pedro was, I think, 2-second difference from Magoo on total time after qualification. So, yeah, Magoo has a way better pace, even if he's on hards. He's at 5.4. Let's see what's happening up front here. Oh my goodness, 14, man. Roscoe, what's going on, man? You bumping everybody. Roscoe's out here slam dancing. Hits Magoo, now hit KC, pushed him up. Oh, and he's gonna lose it. Oh, he saved it. Woo! He lucked out on that one. If it was me, I would have definitely been kissing the dang freaking guardrails. But what that does, that opens up that room for Magoo and Pedro that are coming in hot on him. Now Magoo's dropped basically 2/10 down from the leader. But he's still right there. Fuego's 6 seconds behind. So basically what's going to happen right now, we'll probably be looking at is pit strategy. So who, what, when, and how much. So right now everybody's about at a half a tank of gas. KC's actually doing well on gas, but his tires are going pretty bad. So KC looked at it probably pit in probably about 2. So if he pits in 2, depends on what he does. If he does mediums and hards, or he goes hards and mediums, we'll see. It's not a mandatory tire change, and you can run any tire you want. You can run mediums the whole time, you can run hards, you can run softs. It don't matter. It's all up to you. Roscoe, he is halfway through on fuel, halfway on his tire wear. Front right is worse off than all of them. I think that's going to be pretty much for all of them. So Pedro's about halfway also. Oh, Mr. Magoo just passed him. Holy juck, he passed like he was just walking still. Magoo's back on that hunt. He wants that trophy. He wants that trophy big time. Oh, Fuego actually caught up a little bit. Because now Fuego's in 5th. He was in 6th for a little bit. That damage is definitely putting a wear on Mick's car. That front right tire is going pretty hard. The line is a little off. Probably would have been on the inside a little bit. Yeah, he needs to be down lower. Still too a little high. It also depends on the car, the person driving, everything like that, to be able to get that exit speed. That's the key about Gran Turismo 7, is getting a good exit. It's not how fast you get into the corner, it's how fast you can get out of the corner and then get onto the straight. And that's what I've learned from Paintman, pretty much. He's always told me, it was like, work on your exits. Your exit is where you're going to get it. Because like we were at, I think it was Brand Hatch, and I was like, damn it, I was right on top of you. How'd you get past? You just shot out. You're so far ahead now. He's like, my exit. You work on your exits on all your corners. That's where you're going to gain the most time. So, so for pit stop, we're running mediums with Mick. And Mick looks like he'll probably be pitting in about 2. KC is going into pits right now. He's at half a tank, just over half a tank of gas. Let's see what he does. Looked like he went mediums, missed it, but yeah, went mediums, full tank. It dropped him all the way to 6th place. Roscoe is still on mediums, halfway, and fuel is okay. Just about almost at a quarter tank right now. So the good thing is with KC doing what he did, it actually is going to play crazy into his favor. Fuego's now jumped up to 3rd. He passed Pedro. He was another one that was almost like 2 seconds ahead of the guys, so no surprise there. But that fight is right there again, right between those two. Let's see what happens when they catch up a little bit more. 2.5, 2.4, 1.3. Pedro looks like he should be getting ready to pit probably in about 3 laps, maybe. KC's full. Just on cold tire, that's about it. So once you get his cold tires situated, you should be okay. You should be back in the swing of things pretty quick. Welcome, everybody. We're all jumped in. Hopefully you guys stick around for the race. So far, we've had quite an event for the first couple minutes of the race. I forgot to mark what lap it was. Basically, it was like about lap 3, I want to say. Roscoe put a little dinger. Whoa, what happened here? We went Goo and Fuego at it again. What? So something happened, I missed it. All the jaw jacking, I could have taken care of it. Anyway, so we'll just stay like this. We'll see the 4 of them. Neither of them have pitted yet. Mick just get. What happened to Mick? Mick go into the pits? Yep, Mick went into the pits. So Mick's going to get his damage fixed and everything like that, and he'll be topping back off and everything. Let's see. So Goo is now 0.6 up over Fuego. Fuego is 1.5 from Roscoe. 1.7 from Roscoe, and making more room as he has to deal with these two up here. Fuego and Magoo, they're both top of the line A drivers in our league, 100%. They put a challenge on us every single time. So it's like when we get to race against these guys and maybe even beat them once in a while or stay close enough to them, it's a huge, like, pat on our back. Like, for instance, like Roscoe and I beat Fuego and Mr. Magoo on, I think it was Blue Moon Day or something like that, one of those tracks. And I almost won, but Roscoe ended up taking it. I had a little slip up. He was able to capitalize. No biggie. And just be able to beat Fuego or Mr. Magoo in a race, that's like a huge accomplishment or satisfaction for anybody to be able to say that they beat one of us. So, but them two just switch places again. Now Fuego's out in front. And right there, that's where Roscoe went in and tapped Fuego. Fuego closed the door on Mr. Magoo there. Let's watch these guys. Look at their lap times. 2:03, 1:58, 09. That was where the accident happened. It was on lap 3. So we're going to go back to that, ladies and gentlemen, right at the end of the race. So basically, race time has been 1:59, 1:58, so forth like that for Mr. Magoo. But he's also running on hards, where Fuego is on mediums. His lap times are all over the place. Look at him. 2:07, a 1:56, a 2:08, a 2:05. Those are those 3 that he ended up getting his penalty on, as well as when he was out in the grass in this area right here in Sector 2. 1:57 and 1:58. So technically, right now, Fuego is running faster, but now that I understand what Magoo is doing, so Magoo's going to be able to go at least 2 more laps on what he's doing. When he does that, he's going to have more tire tread than what Fuego has right now. Fuego can burn up some tires, but he can keep the car on. Now he's red, so that means he's got pretty much 1 lap left that he can run on his car. So Fuego, is he going to go ahead and do it? Nope, Fuego's coming into the pits. Oh, he went over the line. He did go over the line. Let's see if he gets a penalty for that. And Roscoe went in also. And so did Pedro. So all our medium tire people went in on the pits. So they're all getting their tires changed out. Like KC, he went softs and he's going mediums. So he's doing a 2 pit stop. There's Fuego and KC. Let's see what happened. Whoop. Up. Oh, what happened to KC? Damn it, I tried to get up there. I missed it. Damn it. Guess we're going to have to watch a video. So, ladies and gentlemen, lap number 10 for KC. We have to write that down. Lap 3. And lap 10. Let's see what happened there. So there was no damage to KC's car, which is good. So he didn't lose any aerodynamic package or anything like that. Fuego is about the same. Fuego realized that he's down and he's on medium tires. And let's see, he's closing a gap by like 5 tenths of a second. So Magoo's actually on red right now. So Magoo's going to be coming into the pits for sure. He's got that blinking red little dot there, which is good because he's going to be coming in on 11, which means he's going to go to medium tires, more than likely. And when he goes to his medium tires, he'll be able to be even better than what he is right now because he's consistent, 159, 158. So he's like a half a second between himself. Taking it nice and easy so he doesn't get a penalty. Speed at which Fuego did not get a penalty for that. So Magoo's in the pits. Fuego's coming around. Let's see how long it's going to take for that to go through. KC's coming around also. Let's see. Boom. He's down. Fuel's going in. So KC's going to be right there at the same time Magoo. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. KC's going to beat him out. Yep, and Roscoe also beat him out. So Magoo is now dropped down to 4th. Now let's see if Magoo really works harder because now he has to get back up in the numbers. Watch KC for a little bit. KC, his times are all over the place, so looks like he's not comfortable, maybe? Not sure. It's like I've driven with KC on the outside, well, not outside, but on the side during the weeks and stuff like that. 100%, he's solid all the way around. So something's going on. Oh, if the accident with him and Fuego or with him and Roscoe has any psychological effects, we'll put it that way. Because I know the game, it's just almost like real life, I guess you could say. Because like me, I rode motorcycle for a long time, and one of the things that we were always taught is do not drive emotional. Drive emotional, you're going to crash. So you get into an argument with your wife, your boyfriend, at work, whatever the case may be, you're really heated, go to the parking lot, go to a gas station, sit down there, have a drink, let yourself relax, cool down, calm down a little bit. You don't want to drive emotion, that's for sure. Fuego is pushing it and pushing hard. He is 8.5 seconds ahead of KC right now. Unless something happens to Fuego, that's the only option that Magoo has to be able to catch up and close the gap. He is 12 seconds behind. We'll call it, 12 seconds. And we'll have to immediately evaluate that lap. So, boy, if you're watching I'm going to need you immediately after the race to check something out. I mean, you can't give them spots, that's for sure. It's only a point deduction, never got that. So, but there's 2 incidents we got to look at on this side. So, let's see. Pedro's running clean by himself, and same thing with Mick. Mick jumped the hard tires. Mick, I guess, said he's not going to throw in a towel, but he's going to have the towel around his neck, kicking the grass around. He's driving it easy, driving it safe. Running 201s, 2.0s all the way through. Looks like something's coming up over here between Roscoe and KC again. Let's see what happens if Roscoe does up here to KC. KC went to a block. Roscoe's going wide up on it to get a better exit. Going to dive in. Roscoe's going to the inside. Can he hold it stick? Can he make it stick? No, he cannot. Oh, he doesn't lose 1, but he loses 2 spots. Oh no, Roscoe spun out on the turn, and KC was able to capitalize on it, and so did Magoo. Magoo is now catching back up. Magoo is still on that hunt. He knows what this race means. He has to be in second place. It is a must for him. He cannot let Fuego win that far ahead. Burning up them tires. And you know what I noticed is Boo is back on hards again. Strange. Very strange. I would have figured he would have went to mediums, but he stayed on hards. But you know what? That's a good sign of a driver right there. It doesn't matter completely of the tire because he still can drive. And that's the killer part. Him being able to take over KC's spot like that, he just made it look simple. On hard tires, man. I'm telling you, you know how to drive, you can drive on hard tires, you're golden. That is an A+ driver right there. They cannot beat that. So 16, 5, 15, 4. So let's see how that goes. See, right now, basically what it boils down to is if KC stays in second, it's a tie. Point blank, it's a tie. Between Fuego and Mr. Magoo. Did I say KC? I'm sorry. Between Fuego and Mr. Magoo, if it ends right now, it is a tie. And when I'm telling you a tie, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking a tie all the way down to the bare bones of the whole thing. Wins, top 5s, and pole positions. And even total medals won. It's like the only biggest difference is Magoo got 2 golds, Fuego has 1 gold. Fuego has 2 silver, Magoo has 1 silver. And they both got a bronze. And this is all before the championship series. For wins, Magoo has 12, Fuego has 13. You add the 2 that Mr. Magoo has now, he has 14 wins. Fuego has 1. So if Fuego wins this one, that's a tie again. That means they will both have 14 wins. And then, of course, since you don't get the win, you get a top 5. So guess what that means? They both got a top 5 in both races because they went first and second and first. So second place, you get a top 5. That means they both get a 1 there. And then if Magoo comes in second, that gives them another top 5, which now put them a little bit ahead of that man. But for pole-wise, Magoo beat Fuego out. He just, or excuse me, yeah, because he has both poles. He has all 3 races. He's got poles. So Fuego went into the pits. What did I miss, ladies and gentlemen? What did I miss? Oh no, Fuego didn't go pits. KC went into pits. What happened to KC? Let's see. KC is jumping out. I guess fuel-wise, he's not going to make it. So he just dropped another set of mediums down and is going out. And there goes Pedro, and Roscoe's out there also. So KC is going to have to fight it out, get up closer. But if you remember earlier, it was 15 seconds. I don't know what happened because I wasn't looking. I was doing numbers and stuff. But there was 15 seconds between Magoo and Fuego. It is now down to 2 seconds. You are witnessing a driver beyond driving in Gran Turismo 7. This is what an A-plus driver is. Yeah, you got all those YouTubers that are racing out there, but when you can come back from 15 seconds and burn it out to be able to catch back up within now 2.2, it is amazing. I'm flabbergasted. It's like, I'm not sitting here, any of that kind of shit, but man, Magoo is a flipping driver. Fuego's great, but watching Magoo these past freaking 3 seasons, it's just unreal how fast he is. He's smooth, he's clean, he rarely makes mistakes, and the mistakes that he does make, it's not like how I would make a mistake. If I were to make a mistake, I would like overshoot and I'll crash and freaking, my car spin out and I'll be 180 degrees the other way. Magoo taps the wall a little bit, comes back on the racetrack. Same thing like Fuego. Fuego would do the exact same thing. Taps it, get back on the racetrack. But when you are on hard tires and you're able to catch somebody on medium tires, and these both are A drivers, given it's like what you see on paper, what you see on the you'll see like BS for the driver rating and safety rating and stuff, sportsmanship rating. Regardless of what is showing right now, their driving capabilities are A drivers. Period. But some people are just above the rest, and I think that right now, ladies and gentlemen, is Magoo. I am all out for Magoo for this race because just seeing him, how he can battle from being wrecked, spun out, on hard tires the whole time, and then come out here and then put in a performance that he is doing right now is crazy. 410 is 17 seconds behind. KC is trying to close the gap a little bit. He's not too far behind. He's 6.2. Closing it hard on Roscoe. Argo, who are you barking at, buddy? Huh? Who are you barking at? Who's at the door? Huh? Is somebody at the door? Is somebody at the door? Yeah? What is going on? Okay. Thank you. So Pedro, he is ahead of Mick by 16 seconds. But it looks like he may have to go into the pit for some tires. He's wearing out that right front pretty hard. Let's see. That's them two right there. Mick's there. He's solo. So Casey's trying to finish off being consistent in 3rd place, beating Roscoe. So that's what Casey's more likely aiming for, is that 3rd place finish. And again, Casey is just a solid performer. He's steadily on the same point. Casey just started last season with us, so basically this is the 11th race with us. And literally, Casey is like always right there, top 3 against these guys. Now, something happened in this case. There was an incident. I think it was lap 3. Lap 10, there was another incident we have to take a look at. So, it looks like a little fight back here. What we got? That's Fuego, or not Fuego, that's Mick. He just came out of the pits. Went to race some softs. See if Mick can catch up by anything. 32 seconds. It's going to be tough if he does. Let's get up here to the front. Oh, looks like Magoo dropped back a little bit. Let's see, he's down at 3.5. Whoa, that was close to the dirt right there. 4 seconds right there, so Miss Magoo is just holding tight, keeping it steady all the way through. It looks like he wants to just do the battle it out. I haven't decided if we want to do the Nürburgring 1 lap. We'll give him a practice lap. Then what I think I'll probably have to do is I can't let Fuego because he's admin, so I have to talk to Moy on what to do. So if Moy, if you're watching and you get a chance, text me for if we have this tie, how we want to break it. It's like literally throughout the whole number systems, they're literally going to be tied all the way across the board, minus the I think the poles. So I need your help. Basically, what we're looking at is for a tie. If we're going to run Nürburgring, we'll just do the Nordschleife 1 lap, or we can do the 24-hour 1 lap. Then, or since we didn't do Interlagos or CBG, we go to one of those 2, and we'll do a quick 5-lapper there. So, everybody that's out there, in the comments, let me know what you think. What should we do? Should we go CBG, do a 5-lap right there? Go to Interlagos, do a 5-lap there? Or go to Nürburgring, do the 24-hour 1 lap. So that'll be right about an 8-minute race. But it basically controls every single thing. And then, to top it off, I think we should keep them in the same car. Keep them in the same car, then what do you think will happen? Or should we let them choose their car? Since they are going a different track, that's our norm. You get to pick your car for the track and everything. Or you want to put a twist in it? How about we put them both in the same exact car? Put them both in a Nissan. Or, because nobody uses the Nissan, it seems. We're not going to put the Merc. That's Fuego's personal car. I swear you actually is sponsored by that. Where he built that thing all the time. Or we could do something crazy like put them both in a 4-seat. Something that's completely unorthodox for both drivers. To see their true raw talent. Can they attack and win off an unknown car on a track that they'll get only qualification of 5 minutes time, or it's, oh my gosh, I don't even know which way to go now. I could throw so many monkey wrenches at these guys, it's crazy. But I do like the thought of putting them both in the exact same car that they have no clue which car they're going to go into. And of course, which track we want to put them in. So let me hear it off in your comments. What car, what track? Definitely think of a car that is not normally driven. Okay? That's what I would like to do. Throw them both in a car, because these guys are just too damn good. They're just too damn good. We have to find a weakness on them, just to exploit it, to see where it really lacks. So I think, if we put in a car, then we could pick a track or something. It's just, don't know. I have no clue. I'm lost. People, help me out. Talk to me. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. I'm gonna go to the channel here. You live, see the comments. So Payman, if you're on and watching, I know there was like a few people on there. Let me know what should we do. This is just completely weird because right now we are literally a tie. So Casey was able to take third. We are on the final lap. Fuego looks like it's going to finish. Let's see how Fuego does. And he's way back there. Magoo's way back there. So he knows it's going to be a tie, so it's going to be a shootout between the two. So what are we going to do, ladies and gentlemen? What are we going to do? I need your help. Come on. Get on here. Give me some comments. All right, we're coming to the last little bit. Really no fights across the board anywhere. It's just everybody's just driving by themselves right now. And Fuego looks like he's getting ready to cross that line with next to no gas as normal. But that right front rear is gone. Fuego finished. Magoo finished. And I'm going to jump into the party room. And KC's coming up to the end right now. And he's getting ready to finish. KC finished with about 33 seconds behind the leaders. And he ran with a 2:02 on that one. Had a couple issues sliding around a little bit. Roscoe was able to close the gap a little bit. And Pedro beat Mick, so Pedro will definitely be ahead of Mick on points. So that gives Pedro more fourth place for sure, KC third for sure, and Mick for sure in sixth place. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a dilemma. The dilemma of all dilemmas. Where do we go? Between Fuego and Magoo, both are 100% tied across the board. What do you think we should do? Fuego, congratulations on your win. Thank you for throwing that monkey wrench in there. Now, what are we going to do? I know for sure I want to look at lap 3. And what was that other one? Lap 10, Roscoe. Am I on? Can you guys hear me? Oh, no, you got. Oh, there it is. Now you guys can hear me, right? There we go.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. So again,
we just decided that
Fuego, thanks for throwing that good old monkey wrench in there for yourself. And yeah, we definitely want to take a look at that lap 3 and lap 10 on that little incident with Roscoe. And
I'm not concerned about it. So
yeah, I know he cut in a little bit and he got to that quarter panel. Yeah, but for Magoo, you know, you're fucking awesome. I'm sorry for swearing, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
You are totally fucking awesome.
Yes, man.
To be able to run hards, come from the back, and still go 15 seconds behind lead and still catch up, you're fucking, dude. If I was wearing panties, you'd make my pants wet right now.
I appreciate that. I just enjoy the racing. I love it.
Yeah. So now we have to decide which way to go for this breakout between the two of you.
Coin flip.
So what I was thinking was we could throw you on one of the tracks we did not do, like CVG or Interlagos. Well, that's what I'm saying. And then here's the other catch. They both drive the exact same car, and that car is one of the cars we never really drive a lot of.
Their choice. Their choice. Yeah. Their choice of car and track. If they can come to
You
an
want to stay with the
agreement on
best
track.
car for the best track. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuego just left.
'Cause I was gonna put you guys on freaking Interlagos 5 laps on freaking 4C car.
Yep.
Well, that would bring out their best. So what do you guys think? You want to do the Nürburgring 1 lap, give them a practice lap, and then they come back in and do a big lap for the whole 24-hour track?
Oh, no.
Or do you want to do just a Nordschleife?
Nope. I'm not a fan of the Nordschleife. It's fun, but there's just no room for passing. It's so easy to make a mistake.
Once a person gets out front, they're pretty much out front unless somebody's really good at passing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like with CVG, we haven't done that track. And put GR3s on there. You guys get to pick your car. You got the room to pass. You got the couple of chicanes that you have to play on. So it's going to be a challenge there.
Yeah. Fuego has left the chat, so he's not a part of this.
Fuego also left the room, but we want to do this like right now.
I know. I'm good with a coin flip. I mean, that's, shit happens. I think I would have had the measure of the race tonight if I hadn't gotten spun. But, like I say, shit happens, and I'm good with a coin flip.
Let me text Fuego, let him know. It's like, hey, we still got a race yet. Because y'all tied. Where you at, Fuego? Messages. Need you
Stick
back.
us in the Samba bus.
All right, so what track then we want to do? You want to do the CVG 5 lap? You want to do Interlagos a 5 lap?
I prefer CVG.
We did Red Bull short. We didn't do Red Bull long.
They're Red Bull long.
We did the Red Bull on short track, but we didn't do the regular Red Bull. Let's see. I said Deep Forest, that Trial Mountain, Highway 1. We didn't do Highway 1 South. Road Atlanta, Blue Moon, Minfield A, Laguna, Watkins Glen was regular. Daytona was regular. We did Yamagami reverse, and we did Yamagami with Yabi, Mount Panorama, and Topless. high speed ring. Suzuka we did. Fuji we did.
Or do the
Yeah, I
Uh,
was gonna say, is y'all gonna do anything with
oh, let's see.
Echo?
Sorry, shoot, I have to be somewhere. 6.
Me.
So Fuego had to go out and he had to do something at 6, which is his time.
Oh, I already did. I was called. You already talked to him? I should
Yeah, I'm talking to him
wait
right
for.
now.
Okay, good deal.
You want to do Monday or are you available during the week?
That is.
Monday works best for me. I'm
Well, what about Wednesday? We could do it Wednesday after the race. Oh, wait a minute. Wednesday we don't have a race because we already completed the series.
yeah, I'm good for Wednesday.
Okay. So we'll do Wednesday.
All right then. In this case, I got NASCAR to practice for.
Wednesday, same time at CBG.
Sure.
And it'll be just a 5-lap shootout. Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, are
So
we
I'm
gonna have
texting
like
Fuego.
just softs and no fuel and tire wear?
Same thing. Everything will be the same. It's
Mm.
just be 5 laps. So pretty much you can run that on softs.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think on
Oh
CBG
yes.
because it's a big track.
I'm thinking do CVG on soft for 5 laps.
That's CGV, but that's okay.
CGV, yeah. So I always say that backwards. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm stuck on CVS. Yeah, I don't know. My daughter works for CVS, so.
All right. So we will have a 5-lap shootout on Wednesday. All right. So without further ado, let's get into. Let me take a look at what happened here. Nope, let's see. This share screen. Start sharing. And I'm going to end the broadcast. So everybody was able to watch. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I had fun.